today's video is a Jane Birkin inspired hair and makeup tutorial. So a couple of days ago, I really felt the urge to cut myself some bangs. I had bangs for so many years and then I kind of let them grow out. And it just really hit me and I just really wanted to have bangs again. So I just grabbed my scissors and gave myself these bangs and I really liked the look of them. And after I was done cutting them, I immediately thought this is the perfect basic haircut to do a Jane Birkin inspired video. Jane Birkin is one of my absolutely favorite fashion icon muses. She was an actress, a singer, a model. She was one of the biggest fashion icons. She's such an amazing woman. She's known for a very natural, beautiful 60s glow makeup. And if you want to see how I achieved that wonderful 60s Jane Birkin look, just keep on watching. So I'm gonna start by applying a bit of foundation. Jane Birkin really had that natural, beautiful glow and I kind of wanna work a bit on that because I really do have a bit of under eye circles and some imperfections going on, so I'm just gonna cover them up. So Jane really had that natural, healthy look, and I feel like her look is always so summery. I don't know, she always kind of looks like she just came back from some sort of vacation on the French coast. And to kind of achieve that look, I'm gonna apply a bit of blush on my cheeks to just give me a very natural and cute look. So I'm just using a tiny bit on my finger and then I'm just working that in very gently. Don't want to overdo it. So Jane Birkin was a British muse, model, actress and singer. And a lot of people always think she's French, but she actually did not learn how to speak French until she auditioned for the leading character in a film called Slogan. And then they casted her as the lead even though she didn't speak any French and she just had to learn a language. So this is like the basic face now, and now I'm gonna work on the eyes. It's kind of hard doing it with these bangs, but actually I cut these bangs myself a couple of nights ago just because I really was missing the bang look, and it reminded me so much of Jane Birkin that that's actually what inspired this video. So let me just... okay, we can move it like this, I think. So to achieve Jane's supernatural eye makeup look, I'm using this very tiny brush and a dark brown eyeshadow. I'm gonna go with this one. Now I'm just applying the tiniest bit on my brush, trying to keep it super light. And Jane wore that signature 60s and 70s bow, but she really worked it into her crease so that you almost can't really see it, and that's what we're doing. So I just try to look up as straight as possible, and then as you can see, there's my natural crease. So you might want to look out for your natural crease. Since I kind of have slightly hooded eyes, I'm gonna put it a tiniest bit above, so kind of up here. As usual, I'm just taking very little of product and then just working my way through it. And then it's gonna look something like this. I really like how it's looking. I'm not gonna take this out too far because, as I said, she was really all about that supernatural look. So for the shape, I really just went by my natural eye shape, but I think in general, the bow is way wider than it is with a lot of 60s looks. So usually I kind of go up all the way here, and this is a very natural, very subtle look. Now I'm just gonna go on to the other eye and do the exact same thing. I can never really talk while doing this because when I talk my face moves and then it's so hard to kind of make them symmetrical, but that is what they turned out looking. I really like it, and now I'm just gonna go in with a bit of a bigger brush and blend it a bit. So I'm just gonna use this brush and blend it to make it look supernatural. For me, Jane Birkin is one of the most natural 60s icons. It's so funny to me because last fall I read her biography. And while I was reading it, I remembered that my dad used to love Serge Gainsbourg, I don't know really how to say it, but that was Jane Birkin's husband. That is why a lot of people think she's French, because she was married to a French man and she lived in France. But I remembered that my dad really loved to listen to his music, and I personally rediscovered his music for me. So if you've never listened to his music, I would highly recommend you to check it out because it's very beautiful. Okay, I feel like that part is done and it's looking pretty good. I don't want to do any eyeshadow because she wasn't really wearing any eyeshadow, so I'm gonna move on to eyeliner now, and there are two things that I'm gonna do. First off, I'm gonna use this white eyeliner and I'm gonna apply it on my lower lash line. So I'm just gonna apply this on my waterline, and what this does, it really opens up the eyes and it gives you a very natural glow. And I feel like Jane Birkin had such amazing eyes and they were always kind of light and filled with light, and to achieve that I'm gonna use this. So this is a very simple and easy way to open up the eye. It was also very popular throughout the 60s in general, and I really like it. So since her makeup was so natural, I'm gonna use an eyeliner and not wing it out or anything, and just keep it as close as possible to my upper lash line. So as you can see, it is almost non-visible that I applied. So as you can see, it's almost not visible that I put on any eyeliner, but it just really makes the lashes look, but it just really contours the lashes. So this is what the eyeliner looks like. As you can see, it still looks very natural, and next up I'm gonna use some mascara. So I'm gonna apply mascara to the upper and lower lash line, but I'm gonna start with the upper lash line because I kind of have a little tip for the lower lash line. So Jane Birkin also was known for her amazing natural glow and look in general, and also her amazing fashion sense. Like, her style is amazing. She's one of my biggest inspiration, especially when it comes to kind of dressing very casual. I feel like she nailed the t-shirt and jeans look, and t-shirt and blouses. White blouses were a big trend, and a lot of crocheting and like very nice materials. And I feel like not a lot of people actually know that, but she's the inspiration behind Hermes's Birkin bag. So that is like the super expensive handbag, and you can't even get it. Like, you have to put your name on a list if you want to buy one, and then they allow you to buy one. So it's a very big deal, and that bag was inspired by Jane. So now I'm gonna move on to the lower lashes, and all you need for this technique is a mascara and some tweezers. So you might have seen those pictures before where the lower lashes are kind of clung together and it creates that look of twiggy lashes, but it still looks super natural. And it is super easy to recreate, and I'm gonna show you how I do it today. So first off, you just take some mascara and apply it to your lower lashes. And now you take your tweezers and you kind of make groups. So you just pull them together, hold it for a minute, and then release. So as you can see, it kind of creates that twiggy lash look while still being super natural. And now I'm just gonna do the exact same thing on the other eye. So I'm just kind of going by like my natural lash form, so just starting here and kind of putting together what looks alright. So this is how that turned out looking, and now I'm just gonna do my brows. So I feel like Jane brows always were super natural while still being pretty thick, so I'm gonna fill them in the tiniest bit and then I'm just gonna brush them out. So Jane Birkin actually was in quite a few movies, one of them being Michelangelo Antonini's Blowup, which is a movie a lot of amazing 60s icons and muses were starring. And it actually is a movie about a model, and it is highly inspired by Jean Shrimpton and her boyfriend, who also made her really famous because he was a photographer. And if you've never seen that movie, I highly recommend you to watch it because it's a very good movie. So now I'm just using this little brush and brush out my eyebrows. So since I want to keep it super natural, I'm not gonna add any lip product, so I guess we're kind of done with the makeup, and now we're gonna move on to the hair. So Jane had very straight hair, so I'm just gonna straighten my hair. So even though her hair was straight, it wasn't too straight, I think, and she was all about that like effortless look. A lot of the times she would also put her hair up in a bun, something like this, which I think is such a cute look. But today we're gonna do like the basic look, which is just straight hair. So since my hair is kind of curly, we are gonna straighten it. And then for the bangs, I feel like I could brush them again. She kind of didn't have like those thick bangs, which this time I cut them to kind of be a bit thinner because I really like that look right now. So I feel like if we're styling them kind of like this and now just straighten the hair, that'll do. So I'm not gonna section this or anything, and I'm just gonna go in and down because I feel like her hair was still kind of messy. Like she didn't go for like a super polished and done look, so that's what we're doing today. Just kind of taking out my natural waves and curls. I haven't straightened my hair in ages. Like I, as a kid, had super straight hair. Like there was not a single curl. I remember I couldn't even like put my hair in a ponytail or anything because it would just slide out because of how straight my hair was. But the older that I got, the curlier it kind of got, which is funny because actually beside me, everyone in my family has super curly hair. So since I'm not going like for the super straight look, kind of really like how this is looking so far. So I'm just gonna work a bit more on like that little piece that keeps sticking out and the ends, and then I guess I'm done. So this is my finished Jane Birkin look. I really hope you like it. I'm gonna put in some shots now so you can properly see the finished result. For today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I'm also gonna film a Jane Birkin inspired lookbook because I just absolutely love her style. I think she was such an amazing 60s style icon that I really wanted to pay her my respect by filming a whole lookbook dedicated to her. So that's gonna be the next video that I'm uploading after this, so hit the subscribe button if you don't want to miss out on that. I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, I would love you to give it a thumbs up and maybe share it with a friend. It supports me, it supports the channel, and it would mean so much. I hope you're having an amazing day. Go out, enjoy the sunshine, take yourself some time to focus on you and your mental health today, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye guys!